1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And that one cutting but missing down low. Rasmussen checks on first. Duran gets back easily. Duran leads off first with one away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That one not close, and it's 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering misses, and now 3-1. Ian Aguilar up next. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. So now 3-2. Popped up. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Ian Aguilar. 1 for 2. Ian, an RBI base hit back in the first. That's in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pulls that one foul. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. And the right-hander back to work. On a line, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Isaac Paredes now, 1 for 2. Misses outside, ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis preparing to come on if needed. Moore, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner leads away at second.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Popped up. And there's one down. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That's in there. And that's strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Randy Arozarena hits one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-4.
You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
1 out, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Dalton Varsho. First pitch, and he just misses. Varsho in his 6th season, 28 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The wind of the pitch. Popped up. Sampson sizes this one up. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 8-4. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Kevin Kelly on a pitch out of the pen here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 48, Kevin Kelly.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And the pitch. And that's too high. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering upstairs. And that one a little bit high. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ramirez on at first, nobody out. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next one is off the plate. And the count is even 2-2. Kelly over to first. And he's back in on a dive. Left-hand hitter waits. Way inside, gets out of the way. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Kelly, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Ruiz pulls that one down. That's out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. There's a strike. And ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Comes a 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Yuri Ruiz. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The wind and the pitch. There's the strike. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Looked like it was a little bit up. In there at the knees, and the count 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Righty delivers. And now it's 3-2. Out to short, Sampson. Throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. Line drive, and that's just foul. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's towards center. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So man aboard, Adam Duvall next to hit for the Rays. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
At the belt and fires. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Hunter Gaddis. First and second, 2 down. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And the pitch. Misses, and the count's even at 2. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Two on, 2 outs. Isaac Paredes would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and a full count now. Randy Arozarena to bat next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side, Casas steps on the bag, and that is that. And the Rays leave them loaded, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. A new pitcher in the game, Jason Adam.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the center fielder, Romeo Santos.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And he deals. Fought off foul. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Duran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Adam, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Low right there to make the grab. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brandon Sampson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A towering home run. His second homer this series. It's 8-5.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Welch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And that one almost got him.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and one now.
That's ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Diaz moves under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 8-5. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Matt Moore.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Here comes a pitch. And that one missing low.
Ball 1, no strike.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. They say you win. In the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Christian Bethancourt, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First offering misses the mark. Inside, just missed. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. To the left side, but it is well foul. Back to work, 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out front and foul to the left side. Bethancourt off of first with 2 away. Base knock, center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santos settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. So the Rays strand a pair. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sean Armstrong. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And the batter now, Ian Aguilar.
The second baseman, Ian Aguilar.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Arozarena going back onto the home run porch and left, gone. They're going crazy in the dugout and they inch closer. It's 8-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Jose Ramirez. There's the strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the struggles continue in the postseason.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Now here is Tristan Casas. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the righty deals. Out to short. Over to Diaz. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder. He
Now Stephen Kwan. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lucas Giolito.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Adam Duvall next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. Strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Gavin Williams, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Lau at the plate and takes high there. Here's a 1-1. That misses off the outside edge.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. Loud, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The pitch. And now 2-2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Right-hander kicks, deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
First and second, 2 down. Two and 1 now, 2 aboard. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Loud. 1 run is in. Paredes around third. Aguilar with a relay throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 10-6.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
On the mound now, Miguel Castro. And now the right fielder, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Rays are out in front to 6. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Giovanni Moran.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 71, Giovanni Moran.
So now here's the DH, Andrew Vaughn. And here we are, 9th inning elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
He's got to find a way just to quiet things down, work his way onto the base path so that they can have an inning and get back in this game.
Activity in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Three, 2 now. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Varsho moving under it. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 8, Romeo.
So the batting order turns over. Romeo Santos, the next to hit. Moran, a 6-1 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The other way. Rosarena calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Duran stands in here, takes ball 1 low. This one smoked out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Brandon Sampson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike 1. And now 1 strike away.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
The Rays have done it. They're headed back to the World Series.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These guys have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. These guys can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.